What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by Jaden for a Dragon Ball Super discussion. I almost said duel, but we're not dueling Dragon Ball Super. You know what, Danny? After we record this, we should have a Xenorous fight, because I feel like that'd be kind of fun. So, to those watching this video, tune in about 2 hours for a battle between me and Jaden in Xenobasu, Dragon Ball Xenobasu. But that's beside the point. Okay, so before we start, a little spoiler alert right now. Obviously, by title of this video, you know we can talk about Goten and Trunks and Dragon Ball Super's Resurrection F story arc. But if you watched the most recent episode of Super, you probably might know something very, very special that happened in the preview of the next episode. So if you're past this point, you're okay with spoilers. Danny, are they okay with spoilers?
Yeah, I think they're okay with spoilers.
They're okay with spoilers. All right, here we go. So in the preview episode, one of the things that happened that I wanted the most to happen was we saw Goten and Trunks in the next episode. So next episode is going to be the arrival of Jocko. He shows up and he tells Bulma and everybody, hey, Frieza's coming. He'll be here in an hour. Okay, I'm out now. Good luck. But initially, when we watched Resurrection F, which I'm sure all you guys have seen it, except for Thundershot apparently, Goten and Trunks were just away. And the thing that was bothering me is Goten and Trunks are too mischievous to just sit there and not follow the large power level and see what the hell it is. So when Frieza showed up, Goten and Trunks, knowing their characters, they should have easily showed up, but they didn't for whatever reason. Toriyama, I guess, just didn't include them. I don't know. But Toei is actually doing it differently, and they have included Goten and Trunks in this saga. So, Danny, what do you think Goten and Trunks are going to do when time comes around when Frieza shows up?
I mean, if I had to guess, I would say they're most likely going to fuse. Well, no, yeah, they'll probably fuse. I think after they gained fusion, was there any major fight that they didn't fuse together immediately? I don't think there was. I'm sure
they're going to fuse, but the question is are they going to actually do anything? So in your case, you think they're going to join the fight, along with Master Roshi, Gohan, Piccolo?
Yeah, I mean, if Master Roshi is going to be in the fight, why? Especially with Goten and Trunks are actually useful, so it would be weird. I mean, the only way that they wouldn't be in the fight is if no, that wouldn't even work, because Vegeta and Goku are gone. So unless Vegeta and Goku were no, you're not gonna fight, that, I don't see any other reason that would stop them. Because I don't even think Chi-Chi or Bulma has the power to tell them not to go join the fight.
Yeah,
they would definitely just go do it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that was bothering me is they needed as much manpower as possible when Frieza and his army showed up in the movie, and Goten and Trunks, who clearly as Gotenks are amazing, they weren't there. But you do think they're definitely going to join a fight, and they're going to be fighting along the army, 1,000 people, when that time comes in about 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Okay. I actually have an alternate theory. I feel like, as much as I want them to, I feel like only Goten might join in the fight, because the reason why you want to hide Trunks from Frieza is because, remember, his older self is the one who killed him. So I feel like the second Frieza sees Trunks, even though he is in his kid form, he'll have a flashback or something and murder him on the spot. And based on seeing Goten fight in the actual intro credits, in the intro opening, they only showed Goten fighting the army, but they never really showed Trunks, correct? I don't really remember. I only remember seeing Goten. And I feel like only Goten would not be the one to fight. But then again, I feel like you can't have Goten fight without Trunks. So where the hell are Goten and Trunks going to go during this entire situation? Actually, you know what? Alternate theory. I feel like when time comes, I know I'm just speaking at 1,000 miles per hour. I feel like when time comes down to it, when Frieza shows up and everything, they're just going to tell Goten and Trunks not to go, which will make a lot more sense than just completely writing him out completely out of the Resurrection F movie. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I mean, your theory. I liked your theory about telling him not to go because of Frieza, seeing Trunks, but that would make for an amazing twist of the story. Not really a twist, but I feel like that would make the story so much more powerful if Trunks is there and they're fighting the army, and then Frieza spots him and he just loses it and basically flies in and starts to just pummel him, and he's gonna straight take him out. And then right then is when Vegeta shows up, and then Vegeta just loses his mind. That'd be so epic. I know he's a kid and no one wants to see him get beat up, but no one is safe in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Gohan was 12 when he fought Cell. So
yeah, this is true, but that is dark, my god.
I mean, but just picture it like Trunks is there and he's fighting the army, and then Frieza just sees him and he just snaps because he's Frieza. And I feel like he's the type of enemy that wouldn't just kill him straight out. He would just want to torture him as much as possible, as much as he suffered, due to him killing him. I don't know. I feel like that would just be an epic little turn of events.
That is dark. What do you guys think to those watching? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, especially Goten and Trunks and the Gotenks fans, are going crazy over seeing the Goten and Trunks are finally in the series. I wonder if Majin Buu is going to be in it too. What do you think about Majin Buu, since we're talking about characters that weren't in the movie? Do you think Buu will be in this?
I don't know. That's a good question. Buu is a weird character to me, especially as of late, because he's like, when he first came around, he was like super, super powerful, and now it's almost like he's just they just use him for a comic relief character that picks on Hercule. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like he only joins fights now when he like gets annoyed, I guess. So if
they tell him, hey, fight, he'll fight. Because he's kind of basically like a puppy. It's like, hey, they're evil people. Go kill them, Boo. Okay. Like, I feel like that's what Boo would do. Because here's the thing. Like, remember in Resurrection F, Frieza himself said that King Cole told him there's only 2 enemies to never come across. One, Beerus the Destroyer, the God of Destruction, and Majin Buu. And I feel like even seeing Majin Buu would create some kind of awesome interaction. It's like, oh shit, that's freaking Majin Buu. I was told not to fight him. Maybe I should test my powers against him. And maybe they could even have a quick session where, you know, Golden Frieza defeats Majin Buu just to have another thing on top of his belt. Like, oh wow, I really got that powerful? Did I beat Majin Buu? I feel like that could be another interesting spin to the series as well in the Resurrection story arc. Because the thing that bothers me is, if you guys remember, the excuse was Majin Buu is asleep, and when he sleeps for a long time. However, that's kind of a plot hole, because in the manga, he slept for 5 seconds. Like, right when he built his house, he was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, I'm done. Like, he doesn't sleep long. We literally saw him sleep for 5 seconds, so it's like, why is he asleep now? So I would definitely want Majin Buu to be there so Frieza can beat him, just so he has that under his title, like, I beat Majin Buu. And as far as Goten and Trunks, I would love to see Gotenks fight, but I feel like it would be just kind of weird having Trunks there and Frieza not immediately murder him. And because of that, I feel like even Toei thinks that might be a little too dark for their series. So I feel like they're just going to tell Goten and Trunks to not move and just kind of hang back while they let the grown-ups do all the work. Which is kind of funny because...
Even that, though, I mean, like, the Z Fighters are not one to tell people to hold back. I mean, Master Roshi is out. Like, what? Yeah. That was what was the most shocking to me. Like, when Master Roshi, which was awesome, by the way, to see Master Roshi out there getting it. But, like, that was the most shocking part of the whole movie, is I was like, what the heck is Master Roshi doing out there on the battlefield with the rest of the Z Fighters?
Right.
Because he hasn't done anything in so long. Yeah. But it was, like, really cool to see him out there. So they're not really ones to tell them to hold back. And plus, Frieza wouldn't recognize Gotenks.
No.
So, and he might not even, I mean, I guess he would probably recognize Kid Trunks, maybe. But he definitely wouldn't recognize Gotenks. And so if they're, like, fighting and then they fuse. But Gotenks is the type of character that would rush in against Frieza and try to, like, take him on, which could be another point to it, because, I mean, that's what would happen. If Gotenks saw Frieza, he would definitely think that he could take him on. He would rush in. Frieza, obviously being much more powerful, would hit them so hard that they split back into 2 people.
That would be funny.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like that could happen. I don't know. I don't see a good reason for them to tell them to hold back. I mean, I don't think they would be too worried about it.
I like what you said first, where they should just have Gotenks join the fight. Maybe he hits them so hard they defuse, and then he's about to, like, go ham on Trunks when all of a sudden Goku and Vegeta show up. Maybe they should do something like that.
Yeah, or I mean, Gohan would as well. Like, that could be where Gohan then steps in and Frieza, you know, gut punches him to death.
Right, gut punch. Well, like, I don't know if you know, and this is a small rumor still at this point until episode 22 airs, but supposedly Togoma doesn't die in the Resurrection F arc, and instead of, you know, dying, he becomes Frieza's training partner and comes to Earth to actually fight alongside him, and except for this time he's a lot stronger. And supposedly Captain Ginyu is supposed to, like, take over his body, which would make him even more strong because now Captain Ginyu's back, who's a better fighter than Togoma. So not only do they have Shisami to worry about, now they have Togoma in super steroid buff mode also there as well. So I feel like maybe Gotenks should be another addition just to have another group of, that's another fighter there. So it's like Gotenks maybe with Shisami, because I know Tagoma's going to fight Gohan. I don't know, it's really interesting. I mean, we can just kind of wait at this point. And it's going to be this weekend when we first see Goten and Trunks actually make an appearance in the Resurrection Story arc. So I guess to those watching, what is it that you guys want to see? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's both for both Goten and Trunks and for Majin Buu. Basically, drop your best theories or speculations or whatever that you're expecting in the comment section below. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. I'm sitting here trying to think of, like, one time when someone was shoot away from a fight, and, like, really the only time, there was, like, 2 times specifically that come to mind. There might be more, but the one time obviously on Namek is when Goku basically tells Gohan to leave, or he might kill him himself because he's losing his mind, which is epic. And then Yamcha in the Android Saga, where they're
that's Yamcha.
But that's Yamcha, yeah. That's like the only time. Those are like the only times that are really coming to mind where someone like got sent away from a fight. So I don't know. It doesn't make much sense that they wouldn't be like they wouldn't have. I can't think of a good enough reason for them to not be there, I guess.
Right. Okay, well, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below about Goten and Trunks appearing in the Resurrection F story arc. Your best theory, speculation, whatever, what you want to see, and I guess we'll find out in a week or two, when the actual invasion begins and what Trunks and Goten are actually going to do. So, yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, folks. Well, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like right below. Check out Jaden Testing in the description below as well. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Bye.